I've had the pleasure of knowing Gary Vaynerchuk for several years since he came into the trading card industry. Topps invited me, Gary, and other industry experts to join a panel on the state of the industry. The Topps conference brought in 850 shops from around the world, an incredible who's who of the hobby. Shop owners piled into their seats at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, and we took the stage. Gary and I didn't agree on everything, but I think that makes for a good panel. Something we disagreed on that really kind of struck a nerve with me was when we were asked what the hobby would be like in 4 years. I shared that collectors and shops will have more AI-powered tools to make collecting safer, easier, and more fun. But the one thing AI cannot replace is the hobby shop experience. Collectors crave that human connection in collectibles. It's a relationship with years of trust baked in. Then it was Gary's turn, and he looked at the 850 hobby shop owners and said, AI will replace you all. Not may or can, but will. And then he started talking about how Jackson Dart cards will be worthless by 2030 because he's a Jets fan. I returned from the Topps conference, and I just couldn't stop thinking about a world without the hobby shops as we know them today. And the remarks Gary said to that audience kept me up at night because I've spent my entire adult career working to support hobby shops because collectors need that safe space, that place to connect in order to really enhance the hobby experience. So the idea of that being replaced by a computer somehow just wasn't jiving with me. In fact, it was even affecting me in my personal life. I couldn't even enjoy my son's baseball game today because I'm so frustrated with Gary Vee.
But Dad, 4 for 4.
I know, that's how mad I am. I'm a naturally curious guy, so I did some investigating to see if there has ever been any type of AI-powered retail experience. And I did some digging, and wouldn't you believe it, I found this.
We gave AI a 3-year lease of a retail space in San Francisco and told it to make a profit. It just decided to open its store. Let's check it out.
We're Andon Labs. We're testing AIs in the real world, and you might know us from our AI vending machines.
This vending machine is one of the first ever businesses run by AI.
But the AIs became too good at operating the vending machines, so we decided to scale up. And this is our next experiment, Andon Market.
The store is managed by an AI named Luna, right now powered by Cloud Sonnet 4.6. But you might ask, is it really AI? There are human employees here. Yes, they are here because Luna decided that she needed people working in the store. So she posted job listings, held phone interviews, and in the end made hiring decisions. Everything else you see, from the item selection, to the merch design, to the color of the wall, was decided by Luna. She has a credit card, she has internet access, and she has a phone number. Here are some of the things that happened in the first few weeks. She wrote a job listing before we asked her to. She was 3 hours old at this time. She listed merch discount as the employee benefits package. She ordered $700 of gallery prints of her own AI-generated art.
So why are we doing this? We're not doing it to prove that AIs should run stores, but we're doing it to find out if they can and what ethical considerations arise when they do.
Literally a day after finding out about this, I was heading to San Jose. I was visiting a shop up there, and I decided to wake up early one day, take a train down to San Francisco, and check out Andon Market. What better way to check out an AI retail store than to have AI drive me there itself? Check it out on this Waymo. Hey, good morning. Start ride.
Heading to Andon Market. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened. For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent.
So if you would have told me 5 years ago I was going to be driven around San Francisco by a robot car, I would have probably told you were crazy. But here I am. It's happening. It's easy. It's clean. I don't have a chatty driver talking my ear off like I do with Uber sometimes. I can control the music, temperature. Will this come to retail? That's what I'm here to find out. All right, let's check this place out. What's for sale there? A little bit of play on the AI aspect of the business. Some swag, of course. There's some stuff to kind of grab and go. Lots of different games and puzzles, coffee, honey, Even granola. What I found interesting, though, was their best seller is bananagrams. I witnessed something interesting while I was there where an artist was dropping off items for consignment that Luna had actually called him about. I guess she calls a lot of local artists for consignment items. All right, I'm here with Felix, who is employed by Andon Labs.
Yes, by Luna, and I am a human.
But you interviewed with her.
Yes, I interviewed Luna on Indeed. They were upfront right away. This is an AI store, going to be managed by AI, but she has a really good team behind her. So the AI's there, but they're also humans.
I know that there were issues with scheduling initially.
Initially, yeah, but I mean that happens, I assume, when a business opens up and you have only like 2 to 3 staff members.
Yeah.
You know, my other coworker just had like a medical thing, so we just couldn't cover at one point. You know, there are only 2 people, and I worked my full shift.
Yeah.
So no biggie.
With the supply of products, you know, people are coming in and dropping stuff off, and do you get a heads up that that's happening?
Yeah. So I communicate to Luna through an app along with her team. She buys things, she takes note of what goes out of stock, and she just replenishes because she has she's got revenue to use it for. So.
Yeah, and then I heard you say that she's working on an Instagram.
Yes. She's working on our Instagram piece because a few of our local vendors have Instagrams as well, so we'd like to link them, not just have their stuff here, but give them a push as well.
All right, so in order to buy something, I pick up the phone and I talk to her?
Yep, hop on a phone call and then you just describe your item.
Hey Luna, I was looking at some of your artwork. How much are the small pieces? I'm gonna go with Signal. She asked what my vibe was. Well, that'll do it, Luna. Thank you so much. Wow, that was really incredible. I didn't expect that. It goes to show you that maybe Gary Vee is right, but if you're a hobby shop owner, it's really worth investing in some of these AI tools now and experimenting with them. Claude, ChatGPT. I use Grok a lot. I use the paid version. I highly recommend trying that out. I use it in my personal life and in business. It works really well. And just experiment. I still believe that there's something to hobby shops. The community aspect, the humanity, the expertise of the shop owner, the trust that you have in someone who is so invested in seeing collectors succeed. It's different than any computer can provide. And yeah, I bought one of her humdrum paintings. It's a first edition. And when the AI overlords take us, I'll have that in my back pocket as trade bait. Kind of a get out of jail free card. All right, most important question. Do you see Luna getting into the trading card space? And do you think that she might have a way to get Topps Chrome football?
Anything's possible at this point.